unmuted for real. I'm curious. Oh, I figured out what mutes the mic. I don't know why it's spacebar. Well, that's interesting. All right. Well, today we learned something new, everyone. Apparently, spacebar mutes my microphone in OBS. Because spacebar is how I start the timer. All right. Well, that's cool. That's a good time. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Grimace's birthday for the Game Boy Color. We are using version 1.7 for this ROM. 1.7 allows us to do a couple little tips and tricks throughout the run here that weren't available in the earlier versions of the release. So yeah, with that there, we are going to start. We are playing this on Game Boy, so even though it says phone or computer, that's just not how that works. Probably the greatest title screen to ever be seen. It is a bit quiet, so let's get that turned up a little bit for y'all, because you gotta hear this banger of a soundtrack that comes out of this game. Alright. And with that here, we're going to be playing on normal mode instead of hard mode. Normal mode does auto grinding, which is important for the first stage, in the first stage only. Hard mode, you have to press a button to grind. Points do not matter in this game at all. So with that, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. So the premise is that it's Grimace's birthday. He invited a bunch of people over to his party, but they're all missing, and we want to make sure that we collect some Grimace shakes. This person here pops up out of nowhere. Don't know why, but here we go. We got skateboarding Grimace here. He's got to practice for his Tony Hawk. So there's a milkshake there. We typically don't want to collect them, but I just want to collect that one because the Grimace shakes weren't all too bad. Got a kickflip. Like I said, we're practicing for the next Tony Hawk game. Man, maybe we should have gone for all the milkshakes at this point, huh? All right, so that they look like buckets, but those are French fry containers. And if we hit them, it knocks us over. Because hot take, McDonald's French fries are just the absolute worst. So, and then kickflip because we can. So there we collected 3 of the milkshakes. Here we're gonna go into stage 1, 2. So 1, 2 is an interesting stage in itself here. If you take damage in the game, it doesn't kill you. There are ways to quote-unquote die in the game, but there's no game overs. It's a McDonald's game. Grimace can't die. His birthday's every day. There is not really an efficient way to get through this piece of the stage. You can go top route or bottom route. I personally find top route to be the easiest. This is where the game gets a little crazy, though. Is that this is where we have to start utilizing a little bit of a turn mechanic here. So here we gotta try and get our momentum to go this way here, and then Grimace, get up. There we go. So that basically cuts out a whole third of a stage if you're able to manipulate your physics onto the rails. All right, now we gotta find what's her name? Birdie. We gotta find Birdo here. Get ready for the best banger soundtrack ever. Oh, so good. This game has no right having this good of music. So in this one here, but what the big play here is to watch out for the squirrels. There is what I call squirrel timing, because if a squirrel hits you, it's not so great, and that squirrel in particular is one of them that you have to follow squirrel timing for. Here we're gonna try and do some corner clipping. There we go. Try not to fall into that hole there, Grimace. Good job. All right, so we're in 2-2. This is the bubble stage here. Generally speaking, when you get into 2-2 is when you start utilizing the bubble. So now we have birds that do come at us and swing at us. You can. Oh, we didn't get knocked off. We're good. The bad part about this game is there are no checkpoints. If you fall into a hole, you start the entire stage over again. So we're trying to not let that happen. Type of deal. So here in the bubble stage, generally speaking, you don't really utilize the bubble all that much. Because a lot of these birds are timing and distance based, and you can actually trick the AI to attack you early on. That allows you to just jump through the stage itself. But the bubble is a fun mechanic, and you get to see the Grimace bubble face the entire time. So, oh, almost went into a pit there, didn't we? That was close, Grimace. All right. Home free. All right, so now we found Birdie. Now we gotta get the McNuggets there, and we're not quite done yet. We gotta choose our cake, and you always want to choose the McNuggets. And this is a section you can actually skip now, but since this is Grimace's birthday, we are gonna blow out all of the candles, and we're gonna sing Grimace a happy birthday on his chicken McNugget birthday cake here. And time will be coming up here soon. And that is time. We did it, everyone. Grimace had an excellent birthday. He found his friends, Robble the robber, Birdie the birdo, and the McNuggets. So this game is, for those of you that are curious about this game came out during the Grimace birthday promotion, and it's an actual release Game Boy Color game, and it is free to obtain as well too. So if you are wanting to play this game, it is free for anyone to get. Another cool part about this game as well is that when you play through the game, you unlock different colors of your skateboard. And there is a free skate and a time attack game mode that allows you to collect more skateboard colors. So you can see that Grimace has a green skateboard. I think there's red, there's blue, there's a gold one. So it's a lot of replay value with this game, trust me. All right, everyone, that is it for me for this marathon. I hope you all appreciate some quick Game Boy games to start out your Saturday morning. With that, we're gonna flip it over to Super Mario 74? Super Mario 74 from Super Viper. So again, thank you all, stick around, and again, all donations go to Feed the Kids. Make sure to, if you can, get some donations in for that. I know it is the holiday season and things can be a bit tight, but we do want to try and keep, people that we want to try and keep people in mind and share what we can. So anyway, y'all, have a fantastic rest of your marathon. I'll be in chat. Talk to y'all later.